This is a 1997 Geo Metro. It is a 3-cylinder, 5-speed. It's been completely wrapped. The wrap has some issues. It's been on there a while. The stickers are free. I got this car in 2004. And it has served its purpose and it's time to go. It's just dirty. It's very dirty. The hatch shocks actually work. The interior is not too bad. I don't have a seat cover in the back because I never use the back. It's a little dirty. It needs to be clean. One of these, I thought one of those was missing. It's got both of the rear seat knobs. The only thing that broke was the seatbelt holder that goes right there, like this. I like those little things. This ain't too bad, except I noticed it rained recently. There is water down in there. The interior is not too bad. I don't remember what the seats look like. I put seat covers on it to try and help keep them somewhat decent. They're probably dirty. The car's just dirty, really. I mean, it's not in that bad a shape. It has 232,000 miles on it. It's got Pioneer 2-ways or something in the doors and in the back. They're all the same size. This is gray headliner material. I guess I never put the covers back on. That's where the plastic piece goes. This is a box of miscellaneous, a bunch of gaskets and seals. There's a throwout bearing in there, a clutch alignment tool, a belt for something, and believe it or not, these regulators work just perfect. There is no leaks up here. There's a little bit in the, if you go to one of those, the automatic car wash, I think a little bit of water comes in through the mirror. But then again, I don't have the covers on them. I think a little bit of water, it doesn't come in when it rains though. It's only when it's like high pressure. And then this is the driver's window regulator. A little squeaky, works perfect though. It does need this rubber replaced. For some reason it pops up. It just needs to be re-glued or replaced. This is where the squirters would have been. There's one of the holes right here. I don't know why they didn't just cut the hole and put them back on. That was kind of unprofessional. The wipers have a little bit of rust on them, but that's nothing major. The exhaust manifold is actually quite new. The manifold is new. The whole entire assembly down there, the downpipe is new. The whole entire exhaust, the catalytic converter, all this, the whole pipe, all the way back. It comes all the way back to a new muffler, and it's got a muffler clamp to connect it right here instead of being welded. It does have a zip tie up there because the bolt is missing from there. It just needs that little, that one's different. The one has the bolt in it, not a regular hanger like this. This is the rear suspension. This is underneath. This is, I can't see, suspension from the other angle. This is just standard underneath the car. This is the rocker. And this is where the wrap ends. This is the real color of the car right here, and then you can see where the wrap comes over. I tried to get the same color, just so that I don't want to make my car like red or black, you know, different from the color, but that's what the rockers look like. There is a little bit of surface rust right here in the front. This is the front of the car right here. This is a frame horn and the suspension, which really ain't too bad. It's hard to see with the sun. This is the other rocker panel. A little bit of paint coming off right there, or that might be the wrap. Wrapped hanging. There's a lot of oil blowback on here, so that's keeping it from rusting. How about that?
How about that?
That's a Caterpillar. This is the passenger side. It's hard to see the frame horn from this angle, but it's got a lot of oil all over everything on this particular side of the car. It does have an air conditioner on it, but there's a pulley that goes right there in that slot. That's what's in the box. I'm not sure if that fits this car. A little bit better look at this, the passenger side frame horn. Just a lot of oil on this side of the car. So I'm about to start it. I start this car about once every 2 weeks just to keep it going. And I drive it around the neighborhood at night. To open the hood, you have to pull this up first. And then go in the car and pull the latch. This car has been hit twice in the front. This hood belonged to a 4-cylinder car. Now you can pull it up and then pull the lever. So this vacuum diagram is not for this car. This is from a 4-cylinder, this hood. Before I owned it, it was also hit over here. But there's no issues with it except for the hood. And the guys who wrapped it did not put the wiper washer back on. Here's the hose. All they would have had to do was cut the wrap and put the clip back on. They left it off. But I usually start this car every couple weeks, so it should fire right up. It always does. It always does. Oh, lovely belt squeak. The belt usually squeaks. It's tight, but it's got the usual oil leaks, probably from the cam seal. I think there's a water leak over there somewhere too, but the water that you see on the engine is from the bra. It's got a bra on it and the water fell off the bra, that's all. But it doesn't have the distributor oil leak. This car does run and drive, but it has an issue with it popping out of gear. So to close the hood, don't ever drop it. You should never drop anybody's hood anyway. It doesn't quite align right, so it's going to sit there, but you just kind of wiggle it and it'll fall down and you just push it till it clicks. It'll never open. It's perfect like that. You just have to be kind of gentle. There is a complete head. I'm not sure what it might need, if it's missing. The guy I got this from said this was completely rebuilt, and then he threw a rod and took this off because he had just had this done. Worst case scenario, this could be used for parts. Let's see what the bottom looks like. Has a bunch of miscellaneous extras. These beauty rings, an actual Geo hubcap. These were Geo hubcaps from the junkyard that were jacked up, so I painted them black and then put a gloss over them. That's what's also on the car. Just painted them black. The splash guards on the bottom, that's one of the original mirror things because it had the mechanical mirrors. This goes underneath the dash where the steering wheel is. I don't know where this is. That's the front license plate holder. An extra oil pan. A bunch of those little, I don't know what you call these, those press-in clip things. A window crank. These are the door handle pieces, the little plastic pieces. A bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here. This is supposed to be an air conditioner pulley. I'm not sure if it actually fits this car. This is a fuel filter. An extra wiper washer because the motor on the other one broke. Someone gave that one to me, so I took it. Don't even know if it works. There's 2 original keys and 2 spares. Has the original owner's manual. I'm guessing these are the people that bought it first. It says it was date vehicle first delivered 6/5/98. And then that's the actual owner's manual. See if there's anything in the front. Nope. I am not desperate for money. I simply just don't want it anymore, really. And if you come to get this car, bring a trailer or a tow dolly or something. If you want to come here and do a test drive, I don't want to be responsible for that. I don't want you to go up the street and then get stuck, you know, and then it won't go back in gear or something like that. So if you come to grab this thing, you're going to get a killer deal on it and you're going to grab it and you're going to go. I'm not going to sit here and play around with people because that's what a lot of people in this state do. I don't play games, okay? I'm not from here. We don't play games where we come from. You either want it or you don't. I gave plenty of information online and I give more information than most people usually give. I think you could make a pretty educated guess on whether you want the thing or not. If you need to know anything else that I didn't cover, let me know and I'll make more videos. So come grab it, fix what needs to be fixed, and enjoy it or resell it.